Hello, everybody who is body with their body.
Hello.
Today's message is about how we are speaking to ourselves, how we are having this inner voice, how we basically treat ourselves, right?
Mm-hmm. It's really important. I feel it's really important, this video, because
Every video is important.
yes, you keep saying that. Well, I have managed to condition me in the last few years to become a very anxious person. Because whenever I didn't do something well, or Petra and I were having some disagreement, or she was upset about something I did, instead of taking it as feedback and improving me, I would just tell me I am bad, I'm a bad person, I'm not manly enough, I don't have enough masculine energy, I'm not good in relationships, something is wrong with me. More and more of this negative self-talk, and I did it so long.
I'm checking just Luna, so sorry.
And I did it so long until I became really anxious around other people when we were eating. So I wasn't able to go back home to my country and just calmly have food with them. I was so extremely stressed and anxious just because I really conditioned me into that place. I had panic attacks, which I haven't had before. That anxiousness about eating with other people, I've had that in childhood already, and I was good for a long time, and it was just triggered again because I did so much negative self-talk, and I really want you to stop doing that.
Or he recommends to stop doing that.
No, I don't recommend. Stop doing it. Don't talk negatively about yourself.
It's really tough to, especially ladies, we are programmed, like I feel men are much better in it, because on ladies are so many demands, like you have to be thin, you have to be smelling good, looking good, having your eyebrows, your hair done, you have to be dressed well, especially when you have your days, you have to be clean and dressed well, and you are not comfortable sometimes, you have pain and so on, and cravings, and it's so many demands on women, and you have to perform in that time, and so many things. It makes you so stressed already, and so
I think it's both men and women.
also
For men,
men,
it's also equally, they have to be strong, independent, they have to have a lot of money, be successful, but also they should let the woman have equally as much power. And
I don't think that powers are in the women.
Power is not the right word, but they should be treated equally, men and women, and it's also super confusing. So, like, both men and women are having very high demands of how they should be in society.
Also men, I know.
And women, you're expected to be super feminine and beautiful, but at the same time, you're expected to perform and
provide.
Also, and be masculine as well. You should be able to take care of your own family.
Yeah. It's really tough, and for both. And when you have this inner voice telling you, oh my gosh, you are not fitting in these pants, and you should not eat that, and you did this again, and you spoke like this again, and you should be nicer, and should, and all these things. It's really tough then to be loving to you, and to
because you just take this negative talk towards you, and you put it on yourself. You actually start to believe that that's the truth.
And you said, stop doing it, right? And I say, start to talk sweet with yourself.
Yes.
Because who else is going to do it for you? You can
really
just...
I think it's a little bit addictive as well to talk negatively about yourself, because you want to be the victim and you want somebody else to fix you and somebody else to solve it for you. You don't want to take the responsibility for it. So it's also addictive to do it. when somebody calls you an asshole,
And
and then
everybody-
the rest of the day you say, "Oh, I'm an asshole. I'm an
I
asshole."
don't think it's not that addictive. Like everybody else around you is doing it, you know. So it's just people are saying bad stuff about themselves in front of you from very young age. It's just a program. It's not even addiction. It's a program as well. You know, you are just not conscious in it enough, and if you start to be conscious, then it stops to being program, and the program is just strong. Like it's just going to fade away. But we have to be very conscious about if you want to ride a bicycle. You have to be very much aware of how you're driving or riding, or driving a car. You have to be really like, oh, here I have to stop, and oh my gosh, I almost ran into that little spot, and here and there, and it's just super, it's not automatic, and then after some time you're just not even knowing how you got home, like car, but it's the same thing with the mind.
Yeah. At some point you don't even notice that you're talking negatively towards yourself every day.
Or sweet.
And you know what? Every sentence counts. Every sentence counts. Every time you don't say it, it is so valuable. Every time you speak sweet to yourself or loving and just say, hey, you're good. All right, I made a mistake, but that's okay. You know, I still love you. You're still lovable.
You say it to you. I still love you. You are a man, you know, so you want to talk to you how somebody should talk to you. You know, like you want to be treated somehow.
I say, you know, I am powerful. I am strong. I am independent. I am courageous. I just choose this vocabulary for me because I know I have experienced what the other way can do. And I didn't think it could do something like that, but it was really numbing me. It was paralyzing me. And I don't want anybody to experience this. And if you already experience it, just...
Shall I hold it for a moment?
I'm okay. Just stop telling yourself these things. Become aware. Become conscious of when you talk badly towards yourself, and change it with something uplifting, something positive, something empowering. Even if you don't believe it in the beginning, doesn't matter.
Or stand in front of mirror and say something bad to you, and then become new you and say, you're not going to yourself, you're not going to talk to my sweetheart like this, you know? You're not going to talk to my sweet whatever your name is like this. And because, for example, my dog Luna she's right here. She's very hungry, so she's I'm sometimes looking at her. She's searching for food, but she loves when I talk to her nicely and inviting and to, you know, she loves that. And when you raise your voice and when you are like bad to her and so on, she really is like super small, even though
contracts.
She's contracted and she's nervous, and and this is what she teaches me about the body. The body does this also for us, like her body. She's my hugest inspiration about the body. So do it to you, and you can play with it a bit, like you are not going to talk to her like this.
Even if it sounds silly.
She's mine, or he's mine.
Even if it sounds silly, really do it.
Sounds crazy, but it sounds fun. And he says something bad about himself, and I'm saying, you're not going to talk to my boyfriend like this.
Yes. You do that right? Sometimes. Yeah. Don't talk to him like
Don't
this.
Don't talk to my boyfriend like this. You know, it's funny.
Yeah.
So have a good time with buddy and
with your
body.
buddy, yes. Enjoy it. See you next time.
See you.